Hey there fellow adventurers, I am Sunshade and today we're gonna talk about what class to pick and how to level up fast in the new WoW Remix time-limited event which becomes available on the 16th of May. First off, what character do you want to level? Are you planning on just one character and enjoying the leveling experience, or are you planning to get a couple of alts leveled up and ready to blast in the next expansion? If you are only planning for one character and possibly only play for the mounts, transmogs, and pets rewards, you should either pick a class that has always piqued your interest and test if you enjoy the playstyle, or the class you want to possibly main in the future, or a class you don't have. However, if you are planning on leveling several characters, I recommend that your first one is a more versatile pick, meaning a character that has the ability to tank or heal, thus getting faster into dungeons or raid queues and speeding up the leveling process. The first character is more important for this speed due to the artifact cloak you get in the WoW Remix event. This cloak that you receive from the first couple of quests will help all of your time runner characters level up much faster. The character will gain threads for their cloak, which will improve it by buffing it with primary, secondary, and tertiary stats, but also a leveling percentage buff. The higher level you are, the more threads you will win from all content to gain your buffs, thus giving a larger amount. Every 50 points or so you get for your first character's cloak, you will gain an achievement, making these points account-wide, thus buffing your alt's artifact cloaks with the same amount of gains. So if you bring your first character to, let's say, 200% extra experience on the cloak, your alts will all start off with this buff, and the experience buff goes all the way up to 324%. Also, the higher level you are, the more threads you gain, so the leveling process becomes easier and easier as you progress into the game. Now let's talk about how to make the character. That's simple. Pick the realm you want the character to be on in the future, and don't worry about character slots for the next expansion, as we will have extra slots for them when the War Within comes out. Then, click the Mists of Pandaria Remix button at the top left of your character selection screen and create a time runner. Customize the character however you like, name it, and it will appear in your character selection screen along with your other tunes, but it will have a time runner icon so you can tell them apart more easily. Time runner characters are the only ones that are able to play the WoW Remix, and they cannot leave the WoW Remix area, which is Pandaria. Once your character is ready, you can start playing it. The first couple of quests start off on the Timeless Shore and introduce you a bit to the storyline. Your talent trees will be the same as they are on live servers, so you won't have to worry about what the best talent trees were back in 2012 when Pandaria came out. You can also create demon hunters and evokers if you prefer to play those, even though we didn't have those classes back in Pandaland. Play the first couple of quests to get your cloak, and then you will be released into the open world where you can level up your character however you like. You can do all the quests you like, dailies, storylines, kill rares. You can do dungeons and scenarios starting off from level 10, and the first raid, Mogushan Vaults, will be available as early as level 25. I recommend getting one or two of the special gems we get in this event before you go off into group content, as it makes a huge difference in DPS healing and survivability most of all. When we tested this on the PTR, the heroic dungeons were a little bit tough, so make sure you have all the gems you need. I, for one, prefer to do some quests while waiting for a dungeon and raid queues if I am on a damage-dealing character. But probably the fastest way to level is to spam the dungeons until level 25 when the first raid becomes available, and then you can spam LFR or just LFR trash with the first boss, buffing your cloak's experience gain really quickly. It's not very enjoyable, however, at least not for me, so I'm just gonna play the game normally. You can level up in any of the Pandaria zones depending on your level. You can do all the dungeons, scenarios, and raids starting with certain levels, and you can use this table for reference. Remember that the gem gearing system is the one that pushes you forward into unlimited power, and it's what makes this event really fun and different from the live game and live leveling. And if you want to know more about this event and how the gear works with the gem system, you can watch my other WoW Remix overview, which also talks about the rewards and how things work more specifically with gear and gems. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more WoW related content, and if you want, come say hi when I live stream on either YouTube or Twitch. The links are up on the screen. See you in the next one. Bye!